The NBA playoffs are here where the best 8 teams from each conference battle it out to make their way to the NBA finals as a team. But what if it wasn't as a team? What if every team that made it to the playoffs sent their best player to compete in a 1-versus-1 tournament to win the NBA championship? In this video, we put this idea to the test with the current playoff bracket. I took the best player from each team and flew them to 1v1 Island to see which solo NBA player can win it all by themselves. The first matchup is going to be Nuggets versus Timberwolves. Now, I couldn't decide the best player from the Timberwolves, but it's between Karl-Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, so we're going to take it to the spin the wheel to see which player is going to play for the Timberwolves. Spinning the wheel to see which player is going to represent the Timberwolves. I think Karl-Anthony Towns is going to be the better option against Nikola Jokic, which is exactly who it's going to be. Game 1 of the tournament, and it is first to 3 points. Cat starts with it, looking for the first bucket. He has to shoot it now, but the Joker is there. Who's going to get the first bucket? And it's going to be Nikola Jokic. I have him winning this one. Cat comes back and answers though. Comment down below who you think is going to win the entire tournament. Can the Joker answer? He's close. Can he get the bucket over Cat? He cannot. It's going to be a massive upset if the Timberwolves take game 1. Can the Joker answer? It's the same sort of stuff they do to each other every possession. He's going for the fadeaway. Nope. It is not good. That could cost him the whole game. Can the Joker end it? He's in the post, over the top, and there it is. Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets advanced. Next up is Bucks versus Heat. Giannis is definitely the favorite to win this one, but Jimmy Buckets is a dog. Anything can happen, but I mean, that's what he's got to watch out for, is that defense. Look at that. He cannot score over Giannis right now. Giannis gets 3 stops to start this game off. Giannis backing Jimmy down. Is he playing it? Oh, he's got a step back. Jimmy looking to score first, which is going to be huge if he can, but I don't think Giannis gives up points that easy. Giannis taking it all the way over Jimmy, and that's so tough for Jimmy to guard. Jimmy trying to get a bucket, and he does answer. Giannis choosing to go back in the post, which I think it may work. It does. Giannis has the defensive takeover right now, so if it wasn't hard enough for Jimmy to score, it's going to be even harder now. Giannis need 1 point right here, and he can wrap it up, and he's just too strong. Like 99% of us probably expected, Giannis advances. Back over to the Western Conference now, we have Suns versus Clippers, which is a huge matchup, being Kevin Durant versus Kawhi Leonard. This is definitely one of the biggest matchups of the entire tournament. Kevin Durant, the greatest scorer of all time, versus Kawhi Leonard, one of the greatest defenders of all time, and Durant starts it early. I think if Durant can get past this Kawhi Leonard, I think he'll go very far in this tournament. He is tall though, which is going to help, but Kawhi is still an offensive machine. It's one apiece. Durant has the rock. He's looking for something, but Kawhi's not giving him a whole lot, but Durant is too good. Kawhi looking to tie it up. You know he needs it, and he does. It is 2 apiece. Next bucket wins. Durant needs to score here, or I think Kawhi will ice this game next. He needs a bucket. He's inside, and he gets it. After a combined 0 misses in that 1v1, Kevin Durant advances in the West. Next is Cavs versus Knicks, which is going to be Donovan Mitchell versus Julius Randle. You could definitely argue that Brunson should be in Julius Randle's spot right now, but I think Julius Randle works better for the Knicks anyway. Because of a matchup like this, I thought height would play a factor. Mitchell came out of nowhere with that one with a huge slam. Donovan Mitchell could pull off an upset right here, but this is the height and strength I was talking about. Although Randle might have that strength, Donovan definitely has the speed and the athleticism. Donovan Mitchell getting really acrobatic with it. I think Randle is in a lot more trouble than you'd think. He can go to the post every time, so Mitchell needs to score now. Like the Kawhi versus Kevin Durant matchup, this might just be whoever starts with it wins the game, because it's just bucket for bucket. Donovan Mitchell coming back, he gets the stop. That, I think, is going to cost the Cavaliers the game. Randle playing it smart, going back to that post because he knows he can score, and he gets a miss, but he gets his own rebound and takes the win for the Knicks. So height did end up playing a factor in that game, with Julius Randle advancing in the 1v1. Next is Kings versus Warriors. I couldn't really decide who was better, Fox or Sabonis. I think more people will probably lean towards Fox, but we're going to spin the wheel anyway. Spinning the wheel right here to see see which king is going to represent Sacramento. It's coming around to Sabonis, who I think, like Knicks vs Cavs, is going to help the Kings out a lot. Let's see Curry straight off the bat. Oh my god. This is going to be a lot harder on Sabonis than I thought. Literally the first play of the game. Not even a dribble is taken and Curry hits a 3. Curry with a demanding 2-point lead to get it started. Sabonis going to the post, which is to be expected. Curry actually got the stop. Sabonis still scored. Is Curry going to just drill another 3? Look at all that space. That's plenty of room for Curry. It's too easy. Get the hell out of here, Sabonis. Steph and Curry with the most dominating performance of the tournament so far. The Warriors advance in the Western Conference and back over to Eastern Conference. We got Joel with the 76ers versus Mikal Bridges with the Nets. This 1v1 right here should honestly be a no-brainer. I mean, Philly did sweep Brooklyn in the actual playoffs, and I think this is going to be a cakewalk for Joel Embiid. Bridges has been surprising as well with the Nets though, so you never know what he can pull off, but I mean, Joel is Joel. He's the MVP of the league in my opinion. Joel looking for his second bucket. Putting up a couple pump fakes. It works. He gets it. Can Bridges get on the board at all, or is he going to get swept as well? Joel's clamps are pretty tight and he cannot get a bucket. I can already tell Joel's wrapping this up 3-0. Back to the post. Playing it smart, because that's Joel's game. Now that matchup was a no-brainer, but it had to happen because Joel Embiid is one of the biggest threats in this competition. But next we have Lakers versus Grizzlies, the King versus Ja Morant. We got one of the greatest ever versus the new generation up-and-coming Ja Morant. LeBron, my god, it's still LeBron though. He's been in his prime for the past 20 years. Ja's quick though. He's got that Super Saiyan speed, so let's see if he's quick enough to get around LeBron. Nope. He gets around him, but doesn't. LeBron on both ends. I don't think LeBron is going to let the Lakers get out in the first round, but hold up. Ja Morant showing signs that he's not going away easy with the slam. LeBron, is he going to take Ja back to the post? He is. Fade away, LeBron. Ja needs a bucket right here pretty desperately. Might have some room. LeBron's there. That is a brick wall. You cannot get around that. LeBron needs one bucket right here on Ja Morant, and it is GG to the King. LeBron's playoff run continues, eliminating the Grizzlies. Back over to the Eastern Conference for the final first round. We got Jason Tatum and the Celtics versus Trae Young and the Hawks. Jason Tatum starts it off, which you would think Tatum's probably the favorite, which he gets a very first easy bucket, but if Trae Young uses that range that we all know he has, he could be very dangerous as well, but he's not shooting it like Steph Curry did. He's going inside, spin move, and finish. I like this Trae Young versus Jason Tatum matchup, whether it's 2K, whether it's real life. Tatum back in the post though, and he does get a bucket. Trae Young is in trouble though. He needs to use that range, or I don't think he's going to be able to beat Jason Tatum. He shoots it, and it's a terrible finish. Tatum just needs one more bucket, and I think, oh, he wants a 3. It's contested as hell, does not go in. Now Tatum is looking to wrap this game up. He's going to the post. He's playing it smart. You got to respect it. What else were you going to do? Easy buckets for Tatum. We are on to the second round of the playoffs right now. This is where the matchups are going to get really interesting. If you are enjoying the video, please consider hitting that sub button for me before we go any further. But the first matchup of the second round is going to be Nikola Jokic versus Kevin Durant. This matchup is huge right here. Two former MVPs, both elite from anywhere on the court, and Durant starts it off. The one thing Durant has is a bit more range, but I don't know if Nikola is going to let him use that range. But Durant has speed, but as you can see, Nikola has muscle. It's tied up at 1 apiece. Durant's got it. Pull up mid-range, very contested. Durant can guard 1 through 5, but he is having trouble with that strength. You can see how easy Nikola backs him down. Defense is there though. Can KD take the lead? He's inside. He's laying it up. He can take the lead. Absolutely huge if Kevin Durant gets a stop right here, which is looking very possible. It is very possible. But the contested mid-range. We're going down to the wire again. Durant scores. He moves over to the Western Conference Finals. I don't know if this is the right play from Durant though. He's shooting it. It is not going in. Is Nikola Jokic going to advance to the Western Conference Finals, or can Durant have one more good defensive play. No, he is eliminated. Nikola Jokic defeats Kevin Durant in a very close game, advancing to the Western Conference Finals, where he will play the winner of Steph Curry versus LeBron James. We have one of the greatest rivalries of all time right here. LeBron versus Curry. LeBron over Curry does get the bucket, but we need to watch out for this range. Steph Curry range is dangerous. LeBron played defense though. Not like Sabonis. LeBron actually played defense on the greatest three-point shooter of all time. Now LeBron's going to the post. He's playing very smart, taking a demanding 2-point lead. Curry has a chance to tie it up though with that range, but he knows he can't shoot it because LeBron's too smart. LeBron is a veteran. What a finish from Steph Curry. This is what makes Steph Curry so great, is finding other ways to score, even though he's the greatest three-point shooter of all time. Can LeBron advance to the Western Conference though to face Nikola Jokic? He's going to the post. LeBron fade away. No. Curry has a chance to tie it or possibly even win if he gets room for a three. LeBron's in a little bit of trouble. We all know how dangerous Curry is, but LeBron playing both sides of the floor still. Can LeBron ice it? He's inside. That is going to conclude it. LeBron at 60 years of age still managing to do these types of dunks. LeBron defeats Steph Curry, advancing to the Western Conference Finals against Nikola Jokic. But first, we need to go through round 2 in the Eastern Conference, starting at Giannis versus Randle. I think this matchup could be pretty decent, honestly. Giannis, of course, being the favorite, but Randle, he's a big body and could still make it pretty hard on Giannis. But I mean, you see that defense is going to be incredible. Giannis looking for the first bucket. When you've got a unicorn like Giannis, he's so tough to defend. If Randle just misses one more time, you may as well just call this game. But he manages to nearly get a bucket. He does get his rebound, but the defense from Giannis is just unfair. But Randle still manages to get a bucket. I can't see Randle being that lucky again. Giannis taking Julius Randle down in the post, using the strength. Randle cannot miss. He needs to score every possession. He's getting surprisingly lucky with these rebounds. But Giannis has a chance to ice the game right here, and he's going to make it look way too easy. Julius Randle is out of the competition. Giannis advances to the Eastern Conference Finals. Now to find out who he will verse between Joel Embiid and Jason Tatum. Absolutely huge battle right here in the Eastern Conference. Joel gets first possession. Obviously his size is a massive factor, as we see. Jason Tatum gets the stop. Great defense from Tatum, but Joel has that rebounding. Tatum, can he get around Embiid though? Because that's going to be extremely difficult for him because of that reason right there, getting swatted. Joel is taking Tatum back to the post, playing it smart. Over the top of Tatum, no, he gets his rebound. Tatum trying to get around Joel. He thinks he's going to have to try something different because that is just not going to work. Joel back to the post, beautiful bump on Tatum, and that's nothing but net. Tatum's in some real trouble right here. Spin move, lovely finish though. Joel is only 1 point away from getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, and can he make it? He cannot. Gets the rebound, and that's GG. The conference finals are set. If who you predicted to win it all is no longer in the competition, make your new prediction down below in the comment section right now. We're going to stay in the Eastern Conference, Giannis versus Joel Embiid. The two most dominant players in the NBA today, Joel versus Giannis. This is a massive matchup. Good defense. They can both guard each other. So this could... But the rebounding, this is going to be a good 1v1. They are both so offensively and defensively gifted, and Giannis ties it up at 1 apiece. I think it's going to come down to who is the better defender, honestly. And wow, Giannis pushes Joel out of bounds. That one little play right there could possibly win the game for Giannis, and he goes up 2-1. Joel needs to score right here. If he fails to score right here, it could be over. Giannis could be heading to the finals. He tries the post, but that defense was fantastic from Giannis. Giannis' chance right here to send himself to the finals. Can he get around? Nope. I don't like that shot. Joel being given another opportunity to come back in it. The fadeaway is good. And now it is just next point wins. Giannis possession. He does it. He gets around Joel and scores. Giannis Antetokounmpo from seed 1 all the way to the NBA Finals will be going against the winner of the Western Conference champion Nikola Jokic or LeBron James. We got a great Western Conference matchup right here. The King versus the Joker. Nikola does start with it. He's trying it in the post. He gets a nice early bucket. We know LeBron can score, but he's going to have to play defense against Nikola Jokic. I think the defense is going to be the hardest part for LeBron James. Nikola Jokic is so good in the post. It's looking pretty good for Nikola, but LeBron gets around him so easy. It's just going to take one stop and LeBron can win this. Can LeBron get that one stop? Or is Nikola Jokic going to go to the NBA Finals? Defense is great. The defense was great. The rebound, LeBron. Can he go 2 back-to-back great defensive possessions? I think he can. LeBron has got the stop. Now, if LeBron uses that speed and gets inside again, he'll be going to the NBA Finals. There's no point. I don't know why you're going to the post. Don't know why you're doing that, LeBron. But he still makes it. All the way from the 6th seed, LeBron James gets all the way to the NBA Finals after defeating Nikola Jokic, the number 1 seed. We now have a LeBron James versus Giannis Antetokounmpo Finals. This 1v1 will be first to 5 points. Both MVPs, both NBA champions, both Finals MVPs. These two players have done it all. This is going to be a great matchup. Again, first to 5 points. Giannis trying to match LeBron, but LeBron, wow, great defense but better offense. LeBron trying to get around Giannis again. Tough finish, but he still finishes it. There has yet to be a miss in this game. Both players shooting 100% so far. Is Giannis going to keep it going? Yes, he is. 2 apiece. LeBron James at the 3-point line. Gonna take it inside, no doubt. Great cross. Better defense, but he got his own rebound and tidies it up. Can Giannis answer LeBron's shot? He's going in the post. He's stepping back. Wow, and he still hits it. Giannis yet to miss a shot. Only 2 points to win the game. A 3-pointer will win it for either player, but they're definitely both more inside scorers. LeBron in some trouble here. That is going to hurt LeBron James. Giannis has the rebound. LeBron is going to need to stop if he wants to stay in this. Defense is going to win this game. Good defense, LeBron. Can he get the rebound? He does. Giannis looks like he's going to get around LeBron. Very tough, acrobatic finish. LeBron could win it with a 3, or he could try and play it smart and go for the 1-pointer, which he probably will do. I think Giannis's length is causing some issues with LeBron scores. Its next point wins. Giannis has possession. LeBron desperately needs a stop, or Giannis is going to be winning the NBA championship for the Bucks. Or Giannis is in trouble for the win, and he gets it. No, it's a traveling violation. This is massive. I thought Giannis won it, but he traveled. Now LeBron has a chance to win it. He's taking Giannis to the post. He's in trouble, and he misses it. This 1v1 is nuts. I have no idea who's gonna win this. It's gonna be Giannis. After Giannis got called for a travel, he comes out of nowhere with a huge slam to win the game. So that answers our question, what if the playoffs was a 1v1 tournament and each team that made the playoffs sent in their best player? Who's coming out on top in today's day and age? Giannis Antetokounmpo makes complete sense being an elite 1 versus 1 ISO player. But comment down below who you picked at the start of this video. But thank you guys for watching and make sure to subscribe for more content like this.